Hey everyone, and welcome to another part of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I'm most likely going to be doing it chapter by chapter, which means that in this part is chapter 1, Escape. Grand titles and whatnot. So hopefully in this part I'll clarify a little bit more of the game mechanics. I mean, it is a lot of strategy and there's a lot of stuff to go on, but let's see. Princess Tana, Grado's forces are approaching. What, so soon? Ah, we had no time! My lady, we lack the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Frelia. I can't! Not yet. We haven't found Eirika and her companions yet. Eirika's my friend and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, I know. Go and ask King Hayden for more troops. Yes, Sir Highness. Eirika, please be safe. So it looks like we found the Princess of Frelia. Commander Briguet? The enemy appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. They are tenacious, but they have no hopes of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Ha! Orders? You just stand there and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. And he goes apart and he's like, I'm such a boss. Let me crit your face. With my 1% crit and 54% accuracy. Yeah. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. And this guy thinks he's so cool. So here's a strategy. Well, wait. Stop right there! Call off your forces and turn back or you'll have me to deal with. Is that so? And who might you be? Who? I am Tana, Princess of Frelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer. Frelia's royal brat, huh? How convenient. Leave this castle immediately. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the earth's end. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make us a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir. No, let me go! And... Seth, look! I see. It seems like Grado's army has already reached Frelia. Princess, this place looks perilous. We should bypass Milan altogether and head straight to the castle. But we can't just ignore this! You were there when Renice was invaded. You saw what I saw. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grado's soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions stolen, women kidnapped. Anyone who resists was executed without question, all without hesitation. Please, Seth, I can't allow that to happen here. I don't want to see any more people harmed by Grado's atrocities. Alright, Princess, I understand. Perhaps we can retake Milan. Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too. Of course, Seth. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. So here's the strategy. Now, we're going to have 2 more reinforcements of ours come up from around here. Remember, last part, Franz was set up. So what I like to do is, I like to use Seth as a damage absorber in case it's gonna get attacked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna send him up to this house. By the way, I should explain terrain in case I haven't. I don't think I have. But basically in this forest right here, right? So I get the extra defense and then a 20% avoid. It's not, or 20 avoid. It's not necessarily going to decrease the chances by 20% exactly, but it's going to increase my avoid to say the least. I'm not completely sure about the calculation. This fort right here will give me 20 avoid. This house gives me 10. So I actually want this guy to try to attack Eirika because I most likely he's going to miss. Is that the Princess of Renice? Haha! It is really my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Move on, you slugs! Bring that girl to me. So the only problem is he's going to attack from there, but that's really no big deal. With the I had to open my big mouth and say he most likely wouldn't hit me. Oh man, well at least I get the level up. So let's see what I get. I get lowered level 3, skill, I get a skill in defense, which is not bad. Okay, here's like one of the things I really like to do with... Okay, wait, first off. Sir Gilliam, is that Milan? Have we reached Frelia's border already? Aye, we have. Our Highness Princess Tana should be inside the castle. But look, the countryside is crawling with Grado's soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Milan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the Eastern Watch will see her to safety. Yes, of course, we mustn't give up. We must move. We must retake castle, and then we must ride forth to Princess Eirika's aid. I have stronger armor than you do. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. Alright. Here's what I like to do. So, he can reach here, right? So, what I like to do is, Gilliam is level 4. He starts out as a level 4, so his base stats are. I will be going over them, like, in a minute, but first I want to show what I normally do. So first, although Gilliam is level 4, I want to send him up first. Because, the reason being, because if I sent Franz, I'll show you right now. Send Franz like this, right? With a lance, he'd kill him easily, but I want Gilliam to gain some experience, so I'm just going to do that. So I have Gilliam attack. If he doesn't get a crit, which he doesn't, he'll be fine. And wow, that guy missed. Wow, okay. In the tutorial, there's a guarantee you have to use Gilliam, and he will hit, so it's always nice to get the avoid chance. Now, this is one of those times where it would be better to use the lance. Or not the lance, I mean, it's better to use the sword, because you can see this guy right down here. He's gonna go up here, and if he attacks Franz, what'll happen is, with the sword, if you use a lance, then it would be a disadvantage against that guy. But with the sword, I'll still kill him, and I have an 86% hit, so it's not really hurting me too much, so I can still use this right now like that. See, hit, dead, soldier's dead, and if that guy wants to attack me, he'll be at a disadvantage. Now, what I want to do... Oh, by the way, just to let you know, I think... Well, never mind, I don't think so, so... Ignore what I was about to say. Okay, so I could attack this guy... Okay, you know what, I'll survive anyway, and I can use a vulnerary. By the way, these items... This is just gonna heal 10 HP hit points, so I'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy, hopefully kill him. So let's see what I can do here. Wow! He hit me. Anyway, okay, this is just one last thing I'd like to go over just before I go over the base stats of Franz and Gilliam. So first off, I don't think they can hit me, right? Nope, that soldier cannot touch me. So I'm going to trade. I'm going to give her the steel sword. You guys noticed the weapon level increase, and what that is basically each weapon has its own lance. Like you see Lance A for the silver lance. Now your weapon level is right here. What it does is it basically, if you in order to use a certain weapon, you have to have a weapon level of that rank, like sword, and it has to be at or higher. So for instance, I have a lance level A. So that's what Seth starts out with. So Silver Lance is Lance A, so I can't use it. So now Eirika was E, now she's D. Yeah, snicker a little if you want, but she's weapon level D, and now she can use that steel sword. So I'm gonna leave that here. She can't really be touched. I'll just hide her in that forest and use a vulnerary afterwards. So now I'll go over the base stats. Franz is a unit that I really like. He's really balanced. You'll see two other Cavaliers later. Cavalier is just one of those, it's just one of a class. It's like a knight, basically. It can use swords and lances. And also, I want to go over the weapons triangle. I really didn't go over this well, so, you know, I want to make up for that right now. Basically, there are three types of weapons. There are swords, lances, and axes. Now, basically, there's this triangle in which one weapon has a better advantage in battle. You can see in my screen, in the video, that, like, I always use swords against axes, because it has... what happens when you, against that particular weapon, basically a sword will have more accuracy, and not necessarily damage-wise, but more accuracy and a higher crit rate. That's how it works. So basically, swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and lances beat swords. There's also damage-wise. Damage-wise, swords are more accurate, but they do the least amount of damage. Axes do the most damage, but tend to be inaccurate. Lances are kind of just a middle ground between them. So, Franz, he doesn't have any particularly good growths. I mean, you can see his growth rates are they're not too good, but he's really balanced, and considering he's level 1, it's really good. And also, he does, except besides his hit point, he doesn't really have anything high. But his base stats are really amazing. I'd recommend using him because he does become really balanced and really good unit later on. But, you know, so that's how he works. And now going to Gilliam. So, Gilliam, he's a knight. I apologize for the sprite. I literally looked everywhere I can find an animation of Gilliam attacking as a knight. So I just made him a general. You guys will see later, it's a crit. But anyway, he's a knight, and knights tend to be really slow and really defensive. He has tons of stat growth and HP, while lacking a lot in skill, speed, and especially luck, considering his base stat. His base luck is 2. And the rest of it, he gains pretty good. He's okay gains. Even resistance is better than his luck, I think. But it really depends. So Gilliam, he is pretty good, but he will definitely not be attacking twice. In fact, most enemies will be attacking him twice a lot, but he can take hits, like a lot of hits, which is always nice. So he's pretty resilient, he's pretty tanky, I guess, for lack of a better word, and he gains a ton of health. So yeah, he's a pretty good unit that you'd want to have later. So it's one of the reasons. The only other problem is that I don't really put movement on here, but knights, especially considering their heavy armor, they don't have lots of movement. So he tends to, I don't know, he doesn't, like, although we'd have, like, knights, these heavy armors going first into battle, problem is he moves so slowly that it's usually better just to have, like, mounted units attack, but we'll learn more about those later. Also, there are a lot of weapons that tend to be, I don't know how to say it, they just do more damage to knights, like the rapier that we got from Eirika. You'll soon see that in the video against our enemy knight here, so... Well, I'm sorry if I haven't been commentating. I'm just like, I assume that this part will get taken up by the bios and stuff. Let's see if I can hit this guy. Even if I can't, I don't think it's too big of a deal if I miss. No, I did miss. That's nice. And he missed. Yes. Okay, a little bit of luck there. I'll take it. What level is this guy? Oh, he's also 4. So okay, I guess that's expected. No, Eirika should go here and heal. Okay, so now Eirika can heal. Seth is... I don't want this axe guy to come after him, so I'm just gonna move him down here. And let's see, both of them are probably gonna attack. Bregowit's probably gonna go for, yeah, Gilliam, as I expected. Hopefully this hits, this might not, probably won't. Yeah, I didn't expect it to, but we'll soon see. Okay, yeah, he's done, even though he managed to get the 59% hit. It really doesn't do that much to Franz anyway, especially not in the fortress, because he has extra defense. Wow, he went after Eirika? Wow, okay, he just kind of throwing his life away there. Okay, get a level up, let's see what I get. Level 4, lore, level 4, HP, strength, and luck. Cool, cool. So luck actually affects more factors than I expected. I think it's a bigger deal than, you know, it might seem. It might seem like, nah, it's not a huge deal. It doesn't sound like a big thing, but it's kind of a big thing, I'd say. Okay, so the thing with rapiers is that you can see. Are you kidding me? Wow! Come on. Okay, the way rescuing works is basically. Okay, so you see this, the value I already showed you about, but horses tend to have higher amount of that, and I think her constitution is subtracted from the skill and speed. So he's just gonna go down here in the forest and wait. Franz, I'm gonna move him. Franz is fine now. I'm gonna move him here and wait. Bregowit, freaking. Rescuing basically means you protect them, to say the least. You basically prevent them from taking any damage. I'm gonna go ahead. This is a lot longer than it should be. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. Just kill the gosh darned annoying piece of knight that's over there. Piece of knight. Yeah, I said it. Okay, so there's no more reinforcements. We're all literally just lined up here ready to take them out. Thank you for missing. Have a nice day. Actually, don't have a nice day. Okay, let's see what I can do. I don't have healer yet. You guys will realize that in the next chapter, believe it or not. Use that my vulnerary over there. I have to use another one because this guy can do 13 damage to Eirika. I don't want her dying. That's really about it. Ooh, 12. Okay, actually, if I hit, I can take this guy out in one hit. If I hit, but I don't want to risk it. That's the only problem. So let me end there. You will gain something. If I can take it out, I'm not gonna risk it. It's just way. Holy shoot! Okay, I didn't realize how close Gilliam was also. So I better remove him. Keep him safe. So let him move down there, all broken and bloody as he probably is. Oh no, 11! Okay, never mind. I'm gonna risk it. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. This guy's dead. I should explain, in case I don't, but the rapier, in its description it says effective against cavalry, which basically means it'll increase the amount of damage it's doing to that person. It won't affect the weapons triangle, because the weapons triangle is just stronger than this, so the rapier still at a disadvantage against this lance, but it still does a ton more damage than, like, other weapons would. Like, you might have seen that it would have done, like, other weapons would have done, like, no damage or maybe 1 damage. To seize, this is one of the objectives. It says to seize the gate, only your lord can seize. You have 2 lords in this game, but only the lords can seize. Anyway, Princess Tana. Sir Gilliam, I'm sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve, Princess. Tana! Eirika? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard that Renes had fallen and I was well worried, but I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where is Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You have not heard from him? Oh, I hope he's not been harmed. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My lord father might know something. Thank you, Tana. So, I'm just gonna go over the cutscenes and then we'll, wait. Eirika and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Oh, Tana! I'm grateful to see that you're home and safe again. Safe and home again. You have no idea how worried I was when I heard you were under attack at border Milan. You are not to leave again without my permission. Do you understand? Don't be mad, father. Look, I come bearing good news. Eirika, come out now. King Hayden, I'm so pleased to see you again, even at these sad times. Ah, Eirika, it does me good to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape before Castle Renes fell. I'm not sure if my brother... Yes, I have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend, King Fado, did not survive the fall of Renes Castle. No, it cannot be. Rest assured, Gyardo will be punished for its cowardly acts. This is Frelia's promise. Eirika, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. King Hayden, you know of Prince Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear that Prince and his men hound Gyardo at every turn. It's said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renval. My brother, he fights on? Even now? Yes, my Pegasus Knights found the information at bought this information at a great price. Even though Renes has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son. What a valiant youth. I wish I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not. King Hayden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride to my brother's side with reinforcements. I cannot allow it. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I had now allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors. I know you mean well, your majesty. However, I've lost my father and my twin brothers in peril. My brother, he's a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life. No, Renes has no more army. Gyardo's forces decimated it. I wish that Frelia could provide you support with soldiers, but my son Inez is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. We cannot spare a single brigade. Your retinue of knights alone cannot possibly fail Gyardo alone. Are you so determined to go? Yes, with apologies. As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa! Here, your highness. Mulder. You called, my king? Gilliam. Yes, sire. You are to accompany Princess Eirika of Renes into Gyardo territory. I expect each of you to provide aid and support for her brother. Quite a grave responsibility you've given us. No matter the obstacles, we will perform our duty. Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I will have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. It will remain at your side no matter how far afield you venture. King Hayden, I thank you. No, save your thanks for your return with your brother, Prince Ephraim. Yes, your highness. And we get 5,000 gold, and we get 2 soldiers, which I will go over next time. There's still more dialogue. Eirika, you don't really intend to go through with this, do you? I can't guess how you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you would capture Gyardo's men? Thank you, Tana, for your concern, Tana. But I don't have a choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go. Oh, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Why would Gyardo invade? Emperor God is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Ephraim are friends with Prince Lion, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? I have no answers for you, Tana. I do not want to believe it, but the reality is that we are at war. If I do nothing, we may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have. So, yeah, next time, we'll do Chapter 2. See you guys then.